Hey guys, welcome to part 12 of Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Today, we're going to be exterminating Hades once and for all, so let's get to it. It is time for the Lumen Shadow, aka Hades, to finally meet its match, whereby we need to go to the Palace of the Sun, we need to rally up the troops, and for one final battle to be finally resolved. It's either us to be taking care of Hades, or Hades being able to do what Hades does and eradicate the whole place. So let's get to it. Go with some charges. Did we get the skill whereby it's quick stealth? I'm gonna have to check again. Let me see my skills. Quiet sprint, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. So it's quiet sprint. I need to see if we can just run over to someone with a sprint here and take them out. They still catch us in terms of our sounding, but it takes them longer to realize, which is interesting, because you could just do that slide, then go over the side and strike afterwards. It was not that bad with this new skill that we added in the last part. And also to add in as well, look at this cool spear that we've gotten from Silence before. It's all blue and glowing. We've attached the thing that will actually destroy Hades in as well. And I think this is the last spear upgrade, because there are only two different spear upgrades. I did say this in the last part, one of them being the side quest mission that we've done way earlier back, and we had to save that father's door. And the second one is this one here, and then the other one is this have to be DLC, unfortunately. I would love to see the spear on ourselves right now, like just on Alloy instead of just the bow. It looks super awesome, like we just have like a lightning sword. As for the costume of the day, I've decided to go with more Norse Silence Hunter Light. It's an uncommon one. It's nothing too fancy or special, but I think this is ideally the best way to resolve this whole end part, if we do make it to the end part today. Stitch for stealth. This outfit makes the wearer harder to see and wear. Only one modification, only 10 for the stealth. So we're not going to have the best protection, but we are going to put it down. This is what we're going to have. And then we're going to be modifying the outfit here. And we only have one of these, which is gonna have to be something with a lot. You know what? We'll do some range attacks. Because I know last time we did more on the stealth before, but this one's pretty good. I think they also go back. Oh no, there's a lot of bigger ones over here. This is based on elemental stuff though. Ooh, 31% resist corruption rate. I think this is gonna be the best one actually, because we are gonna be going against some enemies that do have corruption on them. So we're gonna be equipping it over here. And yeah, I think this is really conventional. It feels like similar to what we had before, way in the beginning. You see those strap-on sleeves that she has? That was covering up a lot of her body part and to her leg part as well, as if we can do it. But yeah, I kind of like it. You know, matches with her hair, and it's just pretty basic, and we can just move on. But yeah, I've always loved games whereby costumes are earned throughout the game, throughout money, throughout side quests, free costumes galore, so you can always stylize yourself, and the costumes don't make too much of a difference of having certain things to complete the game. I like this a lot. Okay. Good thing about Ravagers is got the special weapon out, so I'm gonna just take it out like this.
He felt that.
If I can find it, that'll be awesome, and I could use it against him. I think this is probably just the best way to just take care of the Ravager. Easy as pie. And who wants some? I see a lot of you guys coming around here. Oh, you want some as well, pal? I've got the bigger gun. Oh, no ammo. You got the bigger gun now, unless if I do this. There we go. I think I just saw it right away. Yoink. Oh my god. Allow me just to have fun with this Ravager cannon. Yeah, come on down. We've got the best guns in town. I thought that Hades would have been smart to be taking care of Silence. Why would Hades use the focus to tell everyone else to kill Silence? That's what I want to know. He could have actually said that privately. You mean like exterminate Silence?
I'd have to leave something
And
else
then
behind.
I don't even know if he would be able to complete the story without Silence. Okay, so 1,000 steps left. Somewhat like that. Getting closer to the next main quest situation. Go into the Palace of the Sun. They're gonna be rallying up all the people in Meridian, talking to them. Let them know we need to fight for justice.
Tough the storm out.
I was always wondering as well, like, Aloy knows the situation of the real story isn't really about mythologies, but she intends to just make it as if it's mythology to the Norse and everyone else of what they're practically fighting for, without really explaining the actual terminologies and stuff. Wouldn't that just be as bad as what the others are doing on the other side with Hades and Silence? How they did it? I know people don't really want to know about the real truth around it, and they'd rather just try to believe what they need to believe, but at the same time, I still think that you should give people a chance. Be saying to them that this is not a lie. It's like the fact of Santa is not real. You still gotta tell kids Santa's not real, even if you know, kids throughout the years have believed that Santa is real. There has to be that one moment. They would have to really understand to themselves and see if it is real or not. Because really, it's just daddy and mommy putting the presents in. There we go. That'll be it. And then all we've got to do now is just buy some more stuff. We have ourselves. So Osurim, we'll buy this one. We don't have it yet. Any other ones we don't have, we're just going to keep on buying. Breaker Light, we'll buy this as well. Argent Blazing Medium. Oh, that's the one we just had before, but we now have something on the top of our head. Awesome. Awesome. The bandana. I like the bandana look. Shadow, Stalwart Medium. Oh, wow. I feel like she's a ninja here. Well, samurai type of way. She needs like a long sword and I'll be digging it. Okay, Stewart Heavy. Awesome. That down. Lovely. Karja Blazing Heavy. Nice. Noah Silent Heavy. It just feels like every time we have the very rare ones, it's just more armor on top of it. Noah Survivor Heavy as well. Put this down. Noah Protector Heavy. I want a 1,000. And the last one we just can't get yet. 1,110. Yeah. But we do have the Crystal Braiding, where we can put that down. That's good though. I like the fact that we have put those ones down. And then we'll come back for that later. Make some more cells and then buy some more outfits. All the good juicy outfits we can get. But that's the thing, there's so much assortment of items. It's incredible what you can do in this game of stylizing every day, because that's what I like to do. If there's so much outfits, I'm going to be stylizing every day or even every hour. That's it. Okay, almost there to Meridian. Meridian, aka Viridian City. Want to be the very best, get your 8th gym badge, go to the Elite Four. One of the best moments in Pokemon history. Viridian City.
King of Odds and Spies.
Nothing quite like it. But the good thing is, though, is that there's no Giovanni waiting with his Mewtwo over here. Alrighty, let's talk to the Sun King Edvard, explain him all the details of what the final thing needs to be done. He's on heavy protection here, look at this.
Aloy, What brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the City Guard fortify the Western Ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Are we able to chime in, or is it something whereby it's already done throughout the black screen? Our next thing to do now is to be talking to the blameless Marad. See if all the defenses have all been set up.
I face the sun with pride.
If we're ready to woe.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
Yeah. Just like how it was in the last part when we had guys like Resh in his knees, she shouldn't be surprised by now. Her name is lit up everywhere across the actual land. So about the ridge.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the City Guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And about the Spire?
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
Yeah, sounds good. So what happens now?
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Sounds good. It's now we're gonna have to just check on everything, isn't it? Everything is optional, but the main quest is to be resting before the final battle. We gotta have to be checking on everyone. I would love to see Olin. I would love to see the others, how everyone's doing. We gotta have to check them out. See if they're ready to win this.
Hide!
Both of them are locked. Unless this is a place whereby I can come through a lift there. Oh, use elevator? Where did it say that? Oh, over here. I mean, this is the first time actually being able to travel down in this elevator. Let me get some fancy elevator music while we're traveling down. That's a far way. So he's even come back up yet. The amount of bars around it feels just like a cell. An elevator cell. But yeah, our destination's down below. Pretty cool though. Still a lot of places we haven't really explored fully with Meridian. The only other time I've ever seen Aloy trapped up in something like this was against Helis, when Helis captured us and was about to feed us to the machines. This one's more cozier.
Orders. No shadows. I'm talking about the noonday sun. That's what the orders
Have you just
Tab!
that armor? Who's it?
Day.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
It was Derval.
Maybe we
Tried
can,
to kill
yes.
the Sun King.
But it's so good to see Tab. Tab is one of our first ever friends. Another journal has been repaired as well. Halloween to be looking into for this. But it's just so good to see Ted again.
Anywhere else.
Let's go over to the next one. So this is the defense site for the Spire, and there's lots of people to be talking around here. Let's go first to Val.
Greetings, Aloy. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen, from something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil because the goddess says, or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
That's what good friends are for. Even if he does call you anointed, it's just that he is very happy to see you right now, Aloy. Gonna have to be checking up on the others as well. Who do we have down over here to be speaking with?
It rises taller than the highest tree.
So
These
now,
Karja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Typical Soda. Just saying it how it is. But at the same time, she does appreciate all the help we have given her. Okay, one more to go. I think I know who it's gonna be. It might be Ellen over here.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys just like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Let's not get cocky, boys.
Where can I buy one of those armors from? Every time I go into an awesome shop, it doesn't look as cool as that.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Yeah, it's a shame that Ursa wasn't here for this final fight. I'd have loved her to be along this here if we could have recovered her before that happened, the dreadful incident when she passed away. But I feel like everything's done. Now we just need to be making extra review preparations at the ridge, as it says, and then we can be resting before the final battle.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Elisabet?
As many as I have to.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so...
What?
cheerful.
Hey, Vanasha. Ufid.
Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Sounds good. As I would want this fight to be all over as well.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved.
It's a shame that Olin is not here as well. I think it would have been awesome if he could have just helped us this one last time, along with Silence. But we'll see if there's any extra more surprises. As now we're going to be resting for the final battle. rest before the battle, no way back, and do more preparations. So again, no way return. I'm good. I'm satisfied with this now. Let's rest up.
How could you sleep, Elisabet, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you rest after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
It would have been nice to be carried on with the progression with this game, but it seems as though we've got a bit of a stophold with this. So I'll see if we can get this fixed up ready for the next part, because really is just one more main quest to do. If not, then I'm kind of sad to say we're gonna have to leave it there of a playthrough. So hope you guys have enjoyed the beginning part of this game, whereby we was able just to get some extra dialogue before the final fight, and we should continue this in the next part.